Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Woodward Sports proudly brings to you its Woodward Sports Tag Team Champions of the World. And we ain't lost them belts yet, big dog. My boy JB, KG, and this is Woodward Ringside. We appreciate everybody that taps into us each time we drop these episodes. You can go ahead and like this video, subscribe to Woodward Sports for more content, and we're going to keep the content coming. JB, how are you on this fine rainy
Rainy.
what is it, Wednesday or
It's
Tuesday?
Tuesday. It's all right. I get most of the days confused as it is.
Man, all these bitches run together.
Like I
All of
literally
them.
thought yesterday was Tuesday, and then now today is actually Tuesday while we're recording this. But I mean, it's been hectic, man. It's been a very up and down week. Obviously, especially the Lions are the number one ticket right now, and now the Tigers are in town too. So
Yeah.
I still haven't missed out on wrestling just yet, so I'm feeling good about that. I know we got some UFC to talk about, so
Yeah, we do. Not much though, because both of the main fights were ass whooping.
just ass whoopings.
Yeah, there's a lot of BTA over the UFC
how
card.
to explain that anymore. Just ass whoopings.
Nah, most definitely, and I definitely want to touch on Crown Jewel. Just some of the I think 5 matches that they got coming up for Crown Jewel.
There's only 5 matches. Like, I don't know if they're gonna add a little bit more as the week goes on, but
I doubt it.
I mean, this kind of seems like a big deal, especially another ESPN premium live event.
Oh yeah, and it's the Saudis.
It's the Saudis as
So,
well
you
too.
know,
I don't know if
on.
I don't know if you noticed the start time is 8 a.m.
Yeah, I did notice that.
I don't think I'm getting up this early at 8 a.m.
No. I mean, well, their time is nighttime for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I definitely like waking up though, and being able to catch a replay of the event. So definitely be tapped into that. But I mean, it is what it is. The Saudis run the world apparently because of the money talks, bullshit walks, bro. And we are a very money driven society. So it is what it is, bro. I don't have as many deep thoughts as maybe some people out there. Blood money and all that shit, bro. It's blood money and fucking everything that we consume. Any and everything that we consume. But stepping over to UFC 320, man. Ankalaev Pereira 2 was the main fight. We did have a co-main event of my boy Merab Davishvili going against Corey Sandhagen and boy. So first of all,
it's just one-sided.
Yeah, first of all, did you see any of these fights, and what was your immediate takes out of those?
So I knew like UFC was happening on that Saturday, but like it just slipped my mind that like it was actually on.
That happens a lot with UFC.
There was a lot of other stuff going on, especially with college football, but I caught up on the highlights and everything just seemed one-sided, dominant ass whooping, as you said before. Like, so it was like, did we really miss anything? Everything just seemed to be one-sided. Like,
I mean, if
like
you're
it's a competitive fight, but like it's still just one-sided.
I mean, if you're a fan of either Merab, like I am, or Alex Pereira,
I am a fan of Alex Pereira.
Yeah, so no, you got treated to something that you wanted to see, some domination, but. I mean, Merab, bro, it's just, yeah. I mean, it was what it was, but
what?
Yeah. But what was your overall thoughts, like, just in terms of the Merab and Corey Sandhagen fight?
I mean, it was still a decent fight. It went the distance, so I got to give him credit for that.
At least by some miracle,
at least he hung in there.
Right, by some miracle.
At least he hung in there for the final bell. But like at the same time, it was like, bro, you want to throw in the towel right now? We can throw in the towel. Like, I'm cool with throwing in the towel. If you still want to go, all right.
No, it's amazing.
Do you, man?
It is amazing. He made it that long. This shit should have been over in round 2, to be honest with you. But this fight for the UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world, and listen, I don't think anybody's taking it off Merab for a while. Because my boy Davish Dealey, I've become a fan of him over this last year, and he is just an animal, bro. Relentless motor, another one of those guys that just constantly comes after you just throughout the whole fight. You knew he was looking to get Corey Sandhagen to the ground, and I just feel like Sandhagen, he did not do anything to, like, he had the reach advantage by a lot. Yeah. And he ain't do anything to create range. Like, every time he tried to come in, Merab, his stand-up game is underrated. He was hitting him with a flurry of combinations. But the first round and maybe some of the fourth round, people were saying that Corey Sanhagen kind of made a comeback in that fourth round, but
Did he?
Not really, bro. Like he got taken to the mat so many fucking times. It was bad. And after he got caught with those combinations, got stunned a little bit, Rob just took it over from there and just started dropping him to the fucking mat, bro.
He got embarrassing at times.
He got dropped on his head. He got dropped on his back. Like, you name it, bro. He was all over him. And credit to Sanhagen, he was able to get up a lot from those takedowns. He was able to get up pretty quickly. But you can just tell, bro, he was cooked.
A toll on you after a while,
bro. Especially once you like taking some of them punches, bro. Like he was cooked, bro. After that second round flurry, that kind of stunned him. Rob was just dropping him to the ground essentially at will, bro. And although he was able to get up because he was the bigger person, it was a masterclass, bro, by Rob yet again. My boy, big shout out to Davish Dilly, bro. I think this is his fifth straight victory. Shout out to him. He beat Corey Sanhagen, Sean O'Malley, Umar Nurmagomedov, Sean O'Malley again. So yeah, man, he's had a pretty extensive list here, and he just brought it to Sanhagen, bro. He really had no real plan after he got hit. But you don't come inside on somebody that's stout like that, bro. I know he's 5'6". I know he looks small, bro, but you got to utilize your range a little bit better. I thought he had a good opening strategy of trying to utilize the leg kicks, but he just did not do it enough, bro.
You just didn't follow up, and I think that happens a lot, especially in fighters. When you're in that moment, in that present, like, game plan just kind of goes out the window.
Yeah, I mean, to a certain degree, yeah.
And it's like, all right, I've been trying this. It's not working, so fucking let me just go all in on it.
Yeah, I mean,
that's basically what happened at halfway through.
Nah, big facts. But shout out to my boy Merab Davishvili for getting the victory. Can't wait for his next fight, bro. I love watching him fight because he just gonna go out there and wear you out. And another one that was kind of, my boy Ankalaev, bro. I got to give a shout out to him because I really thought like he was going to be the better fighter in this fight, bro. He's coming in as the champion, bro. His last showings have been pretty damn good. He did beat Alex Pereira the last time out as well. So, I was really looking forward to this fight, but bro, it was domination, bro. Like I thought it was going to be like maybe 2.5 minutes of just the filling out process. We got a minute of filling out, and then Alex Pereira just fucking dropped him with a nasty hook, bro. And after that, it was over. He got on top of him, just started raining down fists and elbows. This one was a little personal, bro. Alex Pereira, bro. You saw the stare down.
You saw the disrespect on
the FU 3 times, bro, after he knocked him the fuck out, bro. That shit was crazy. But big shout out to Alex Pereira, bro. He improves to 13-3, and he is now, because I believe that was for the championship. Let me see. He is now the maybe that wasn't for the championship. I thought it was. For the championship? No, so I thought Ankalaev had a championship, so that's my fault. But nah, man, just a great showing by Alex Pereira, bro. And for him to get his revenge on losing to Ankalaev the last time out, I thought this match was great. Earlier in the year, actually, that fight took place. So
I gotta ask you, do you think they called it a little too early?
Nah.
No.
Do
you think there was like any way he could have just like recovered? Because I know Pereira was on top of him, just hit him with the ground and pound, but like Herb Dean is out there like, bro, you got to move, you got to work, you got to do something.
You got to do something, bro. But
anything.
He had nothing, bro. After he got caught, when they were standing up, bro, and he got caught with that nasty hook, it was a wrap, bro. You could tell he was shook. You can tell he was hurt. And he just really had no defense once he went to the ground, bro. He was trying to keep his legs up, but it's not much you can do, bro, when you get rocked like that and the guy is just unwailing on you. He had all the energy in the world because the fight just started. I don't think as much he could have did to really shake out of that. I think the referee made the right decision because you don't want a guy to really get seriously hurt in there. So, yeah, maybe he could have fought out of it, but when you just catching flurry after flurry like that, bro, you got to stop it. especially in UFC. You gotta stop the fight.
It was just rough to see.
So I think we will get a 3 though, because now that these men are tied, I think the third fight will draw a lot of people in. Especially the first fight went 5 rounds, unanimous decision. So this one being like a first round KO and Alex Pereira really kind of showing his dominance. I think Dana White will see the money in that third fight, and then we'll get the rubber match. But I'm definitely looking forward to that. But besides that, I mean, I didn't see a lot of the undercard, but UFC 320. Not really big excitement unless you were fans of Alex Pereira or Merab Dvalishvili. So big shout out to those men. But
I just hope you didn't pay $80 for this fight.
Hell no, boy. That's where being a pirate, bro, comes in handy.
It did not work out for the best.
No, man. But shout out to them. And going over to the wrestling side of things, and on a later show coming up fairly soon, man. I really want to debate, like, what are your feelings on like John Cena's legacy now that the farewell tour is almost over? We are really like never going to see him in a wrestling capacity again. We'll know he'll make appearances. He'll do the Undertaker type shit and get a pop every now and again. Most wrestlers do. I'm not mad at it. If they're going to pay you a check to come back, then come by all means, come do what you got to do. Yeah. But no, they are absolutely going to utilize him in that way. But now that we know, like, it's over in a full-time and even part-time sense as a wrestler, just want to get your thoughts on John Cena's legacy, bros. I feel like it's a good legacy, but there's a lot of what ifs in there. There's a lot of, if things had went differently. And I know people have mixed reviews just on the run itself, what he was able to do. But there's no question, like, he is probably the biggest wrestler. I don't want to say since Hulk Hogan, because the Rock and Stone Cold carried that mantle.
They definitely did
after that, but like, man, he was definitely, I would say, the Hogan of this generation, though.
That's not a bad comparison.
This particular generation, that's
not a bad comparison. He did stand out, and obviously, this farewell run hasn't gone how we all would have liked. Bro, there's a lot of things we would have changed, especially if we had the opportunity to move, heel John Cena a little bit earlier on into his career. That could have helped out a lot as well, too. But John Cena's put on some quality matches. He's been in some big moments. He's held a shit ton of titles as it is as well, too. And I was thinking, like, the farewell tour, we're like, all right, cool, this is happening. But now as the days kind of, like, get closer and closer to the end, it's like, you're starting to miss out a little bit. You're starting to get that, that warm feeling like, oh, man, we're going to miss John Cena.
Thank God they turned him back face, because it's just, bro, the fans, they want to cheer for Cena on his way out. And I'm not mad at that at all. Like,
they really do.
Y'all tried it. I will give them credit for at least pulling the trigger and not leaving that as a what-if type story. At least you kind of got to see what heel Cena would look like, although it was not what many of us hoped for.
Like, at that point, I would have just left it as a what if now. Like,
I mean,
I'm cool with what ifs. We have a ton of what ifs in wrestling.
No, for sure. And to be honest, like, but I mean, from a fan perspective, I am kind of glad. Okay, you kicked the tires on it. Like, yes, was it too late? A lot too late. Did y'all execute it properly?
No.
It started off high and then it cooled off very quickly. So no, but once again, it's just one of those things. All right, at least wrestling fans got to see it, bro. And for fans of John Cena, some people enjoyed the heel run, and all power to you if you did. But I know, it's hard to even say the majority, but there is a sector of fans that really just wish it could have been executed better. But that's another story for another time. But JB, Crown Jewel Perth, is coming up. Another big show. I said it's Saudis, bro. They in fucking Perth, so that's Australia. Yeah. So this one is a little different. But either way, I wouldn't be surprised if Riyadh season still is a part of the committee that's putting that together. Because their money is just everywhere right now, bro. They are in all the big sporting events.
Money is everywhere. WWE and TKO are trying to take as much of it as they can.
Every dollar that they can fucking siphon, they gonna get it, bro. Yes. And they've done a good job. And now you got the ESPN partnership. Once again, the actual presentation of WrestlePalooza I thought was good from the ESPN standpoint. It was more so the product that WWE put out that was kind of like, you know, like, all
a
right,
little lackluster.
yeah, a
that,
little lackluster. Could have been a
ESPN
lot
just
better.
ripped them a new asshole.
And for God's sakes, come up with a better. Please don't rehash WrestlePalooza ever again, bro. Like, let's just leave that as a one-off. Sometimes you get the little one-off pay-per-view. That name, the whole like shit, just WrestlePalooza.
You don't want a WrestlePalooza too?
No. We got WrestleMania. What the fuck we need WrestlePalooza for? It's just nasty, bro. It's just like, come on, bro. If WWE want to hire me for creative, bro, I will, man. I bring so many eyes to the product, bro. Hey, this is my audition tape. I'm trying to tell you because I could call this shit. Ask JB. I could call this shit. But if you want to pull up the match card and we'll go match by match, only 5 matches on this card. And I'm not mad at the lower match cards. I've said that before. It kind of makes every event feel a little bit bigger when you don't have so many matches kind of saturating the card. I can understand why AEW would do longer cards, but with WWE, especially depending on how much TV time a said person gets, I'm not mad at, you know, the shorter cards.
Which is what I'm hoping for, the quality in matches. Like, all these matches actually get time. As you said, Perth, Crown Jewel will be 8 a.m. Saturday morning. This match just signed last night. Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed in a Australian street fight. Now, I don't know what the hell an Australian street fight is.
What's the difference, bro?
A normal street fight,
right?
A Dublin street fight,
right?
A Saudi street fight. I don't know.
It's pandering, bro. That's all it is. They trying to pander to the crowd that they performing for. Because what is the difference?
Are the kangaroos going to be around?
You're right. Using the kangaroos as a weapon and shit.
Are we using the kangaroo? Are we going to see a kick from a kangaroo? Like,
no, but during the match, somebody will pour a drink into a shoe and take a shot of it, because apparently that's something they do in Australia.
Is that an Australian thing?
Yeah, bro. You ain't never seen what's his name? You ain't never seen fuck. I
thought that was like an Ireland thing.
What's my man? Not Darren Waller. Grayson Waller. You ain't never seen Grayson Waller do that? No. The last time they had an event, I think it was like Elimination Chamber, was in Perth. And yeah, bro, he took a drink out of a shoe, and that's like apparently an Australian like custom. Aussie, oi, and then they take the fucking drink.
The special referee, is that
no,
but
we will get a Grayson Waller effect for no reason at all. For no reason at all, we'll get that. And even when they say so, they kind of wasted Grayson Waller. I ain't gonna lie.
I hate him with the New Day right now. I really.
He's with the New Day. I've been tapped out a little bit. He's with the New Day.
You haven't seen him walking out with the New Day? This is embarrassing. I'm sorry.
What have they done to my New Day, bro? Like,
what have they done to New Day? Period. Like,
y'all turned them heel and just went off the rails though. Like, y'all had everything baked in for success.
But is it WWE or is it the New Day that just like?
No,
because like they had like, I don't mind the heel New Day, but like, make it worth something. Like, y'all just come out here in all black. See-through shirts,
yeah, with mourning the titles, right? Mourning the tag title still.
Lord Rating hat that you got on. I don't understand. They're talking about fashion. Like,
based on history, I gotta say it's not the New Day's fault, because they've always been given shit and had to turn it into lemonade. But with this one, I don't know, bro. It's so out of, man. What have they done with my New Day, bro?
And then Grayson Waller just acts like the sidekick, the third man that Big E was supposed to be, but.
Bro, when you look at Grayson Waller's NXT run to see what the fuck he is now on the main roster, it's kind of like, bro, they will job you the fuck out, bro. He was a mainstay on NXT, dog. Like, it's crazy when you look at it. Austin Theory too, bro. They wasted him.
I mean, they could bounce back to NXT. That would be nice. Like, I wouldn't mind that. Like,
it's kind of in purgatory if you go back. Like, especially people like them that have had no success on the main roster, is kind of like...
Or TNA, can you move them to TNA? Like, I feel like they'll be successful over there. Like,
I mean, maybe it could be another option. They do, you know, and maybe on the next episode we can get into the watering down of TNA, because it's kind of, you know, shout out to my boy Freddie Feld. I know he would be kind of raising hell about that, but it's a tangible argument, bro, because WWE... Although the partnership, I feel, is going well with TNA, and they've got more eyes on the product than they've had in a very long time.
But is TNA happy though? Like, that's the only.
I think they happy. Yeah, they making money.
I mean, they're making money, but like,
it's a cash business, bro. They got to be happy. But as far as like just the product itself and the fans, like, I know some of the fans ain't necessarily agreeing with the WWE just running roughshod in TNA and not giving TNA the champions over there really any love. So I mean, it's a topic of conversation for sure.
For sure. But who do you got winning this match? The Australian street fight.
Who is this between? Oh yeah, Roman
and Bronson Reed.
So I'm surprised that they kind of rehashing this because Roman went out there and got the dub the last time. If what's the name had a one, then I can understand this match a little bit more. But it seems like they're just trying to get Roman on the card because he's a draw. Because the people in Australia probably want to see that. So I mean, it is what it is. Do you give? I mean, if you give Roman the dub again, what does that do for? I don't think it does anything for my man. So
I don't think it does either. Or if you get a Jimmy or Jade interferences, like, are we rebuilding back up the bloodline again? Like, what is happening?
That's kind of the element now, because I mean, I did see a cut of a backstage segment with Roman, and you know, Jay kind of wilding out right now. He been going against LA Knight, who is also a fan favorite right now. CM Punk has thrown his hat into the ring in terms of the World Heavyweight Championship being chased. So you got Jey Uso, you got LA Knight, and you got CM Punk as potential challengers. And Jay is kind of just on this I don't want to say renegade, but he flying off the handle a little bit right now.
A little bit.
But
I kind of like it though.
No, I do like that portion of it, but they bringing Jimmy into it, and we know they don't have no real plans for Jimmy. And it seems like they kind of trying to rehash the Usos as a tag team, but they haven't fully dove into it yet. So that's where I'm kind of wondering, okay, where is y'all taking this? Like, are we getting the Usos reunited as a tag team? You even heard Jey Uso come out, I forgot, in a recent, it was either an interview or something that was said. He said that he wants the Usos to kind of be a mainstay. Like, he wants the Usos to get at least 20 years in this thing. So that would mean maybe another 4 years of them as a dominant tag team. So if that's the plan, then I need to see that be the plan. But otherwise, you kind of got this convoluted story to where, okay, Jimmy's involved, but we know he's not in the main title picture.
He's not in the picture at all.
So that's my only concern with that. But going forward, no, I think that you want to continue to give Jay shine. And I don't even mind a heel run from him at this point, because the happy yeet stuff is cool, but it takes a toll after a certain point.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I guess give me Bronson Reed on this win, but like,
if I had to pick, I would say Bronson Reed to maybe keep story elements going. Because if you give Roman 2 dubs, I just feel like, okay, and then what are we really doing here?
Yeah,
it at least has to be a screw job, something crazy.
Something has to go wrong.
It has to be
Roman
shenanigans.
To lose this match. But I don't know. Give me Bronson Reed on that. Moving on, you got the tag teams going on. Rhea Ripley teams up with Io Sky to take on the Kabuki Warriors of Asuka and Kairi Sane.
Yeah. They using this to just essentially continue the rivalry that is brewing between Io Sky and Asuka. That's the money. Rhea is kind of like just they using her popularity to kind of boost that rivalry right now, but she's not a big cog in that machine, though.
I don't like. I see what they're doing, but like I want and expect more from the talent that Asuka can bring. Like I wanted more. I wanted more. Like, I know we're kind of probably a little bit over of like Rhea always having the title, being the champ and everything, and you know damn well that, you know, Io is not going to be your long-term title holder for a while.
Yeah, probably not for a minute now.
But like, I was just expecting a lot more from Asuka. That this is cool. Like, you guys want to do this for now.
Well, I think they are kind of like, not to say building Asuka back up, because her track record speaks for itself, but she is, like, I don't know if you noticed, she's been wearing like the knee brace and shit like that.
I did notice that,
yeah. So I think maybe she's still recovering right now, but she's close to returning, and they kind of want to start building that rivalry up. So you had her kind of turn on Io. We saw it coming, kind of expected, and now they're putting what's her name? The other Kairi Sane. They kind of putting her in the position to where you can tell she's not really on board with screwing over Io, and that's going to lead to a blow up between her and Asuka.
And why does it look like the Eula Wheeler
Wheeler Yuta. Yeah, kind of.
Why does it feel like that in AEW? Like
A little
you
bit.
don't want to do it, but like Moxley's like telling you to do it.
No,
like,
a little bit. But like, I like that element of it though.
Elements from AEW. Why are we stealing shit from them?
No, but I do like that element because the Kabuki Warriors have been like a strong tag team for a long time. So I like that you kind of planting the seeds. Y'all started off as this like pairing. It's kind of like the Bianca Jade and Naomi saga a little bit, just done a little bit differently. But it's pretty much a similar story.
Still waiting on that Bianca heel turn. But
no, but I think a Kairi Sane versus Asuka match would go crazy. I think a Kairi Sane versus Io match would probably go crazy, although you'll probably get that on like a Raw or SmackDown. But the money is in Io and Asuka because they are the two like better talents. No offense against Kyrie. I'm a big fan of Kyrie Sane.
Yeah,
but,
no offense.
But no, they're like Asuka and Io was like that's big money right there.
Yeah, that's who
I'm just worried that they've done it a little bit too early, and maybe you could have built that out. To me, that's a WrestleMania level match, but they kind of are doing it now. So maybe at the Royal Rumble is where it comes to a head at. Maybe even Survivor Series. I don't know, but it's coming fairly soon. So just stay tuned for that. But I'm not mad at this match. It is what it is. They just trying to continue the story.
Yeah, I'm not mad at this man. I do think Rhea and Io will obviously pull this out because the Kabuki Warriors have just been giving it to them the past couple of weeks, especially with Asuka and this the Miss. Like, I don't understand how you get it all over your face and body like at the same time. Because
I mean, it's a lot of shit she's spitting out. Pause. Yeah. So she's spitting a lot of shit out.
Because Tajiri used to do it, and like it was just in the face.
I mean, he would get it on his chest and shit sometimes.
Like, I see like all down here. I'm like, what? Did y'all just smear this all over you?
That add to the look, though. I kind of like that. Like Shinsuke was doing it too, where it kind of like dry his face. That kind of dope, bro. I like it. It kind of make you look psychotic a little bit.
Give me the Tajiri, just straight to the face. That's all.
Yeah, no, Tajiri goated with the Mist, bro. Like the Great Muta as well. There's a lot of people with the Mist that just went crazy over the years, but
for sure. Next up, you got another one of the farewell matches: John Cena versus AJ Styles.
I thought you was gonna save this one for last because to me, this probably is the main event.
I don't think this is the main event.
Oh well, what are the other two matches, real quick?
So you still got Stephanie Vicar versus Tiffany Stratton.
That's not main event.
I mean, two champions going up against each other, and then Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins.
That may for the Crown Jewel Championship. I think because of John Cena and the Legacy farewell tour, I think they'll probably make that the main event.
Really?
Because him and AJ, that's gonna bring eyes to it because we all know the history between AJ and John. But it's just not gonna be the same match. And if we dive into the Cena match right now, it makes sense. Like I said, they should have been doing this all along, just John Cena's greatest hits.
Greatest hits matches.
And this is one of them. I also think I know who the final match going to be now. But maybe I'll get that to you before we run up out of here. But yeah, dog, like it makes sense. It's just not going to be what it was when it first happened. Because when it first happened, you still had John Cena, who was at the tail end of his career, but he was still semi full-time. He was still, wrestling a little bit better than what he is now. And AJ Styles has come out and promised like him and Cena are going to have like a hell of a match.
That's what I think is going to happen. I think this is going to be one hell of a show, and this will be the match of the night. Like, I think Cena's going to give you everything in this match.
Well, the problem is I'm not worried about it from AJ Styles' standpoint because I know AJ can still go.
AJ can go.
AJ going to go out there and give you all type of shit, bro, even still. And I love this for AJ. He's finally getting a prominent spot, bro. I know they had him chasing the IC title with Dom, and that was cool, but like he needs to.
Still had another match with Dom on Raw too this past Monday.
Yeah, and I build Dom up. I'm not mad at that at all because Dom is killing right now. Like, I'm sorry, bro. What he doing in AAA and with the IC title? He is fish grease right now. But
I feel like he's like above Judgment Day.
Yeah, he's growing. That was
like Judgment Day, and then Dom is like right here.
But that was the whole point. Like he was the star of the show essentially, especially after they kicked Damian and Rhea out. He was meant to be the star going forward. Unfortunate for Finn Balor, bro. He just kind of stuck in that, what it
I
is
need
what it
Finn
is.
just to go back and be a Finn.
Yeah,
That's
at
it.
this point, he need to go solo and just either be a heel or a face. Either one, I'm cool with. But no, but Dom was always the money in that. So, but you finally seeing AJ get a prominent fucking role, bro. And he came out and announced that this next year is his last year. Like he's hanging him up after next year. So he needs to be involved in main event shit. He is that kind of talent. He has that kind of legacy. He could arguably have a farewell tour if he wanted to. So it's just one of those things, bro. But I'm glad they finally showing them the love, and this match is gonna put him in that spot. I just worry about the John Cena element of it, bro. I don't want to see the 5 moves of doom, but I know that's what we gonna get.
I just think
you're gonna get a lot of FUs. You're gonna get a lot of 5 knuckle shuffles, but it's just like, dog.
I just think the Brock Lesnar John Cena match was just such a letdown that Cena needs a bounce back, and this should be the bounce back.
That's my other problem with it. He's probably gonna get the dub, which is his tour. I get it. I would like to see AJ win that match, but they gon' But AJ is, I think, has handled him in they head to heads. I think AJ has won the majority. Or at least have they? How many matches? I know they had 2 for sure.
I have to go back and do.
And I think they split the first match being the best match because that first match was just like, okay, AJ coming over, like we've never seen AJ in WWE before going against John Cena. Both of the GOATs of their respective brands and shit like that. Like it was kind of fire when you first got it, bro. But now it's not gonna hit the same, and I think I'm just gonna have to lower my expectations, dog. But
so Styles holds a 2-1 advantage over Cena.
So they had 3 already.
Cena has won the most recent match that was at Royal Rumble, where he defeated Styles to earn his 16th WWE championship.
Yeah, they gonna give Cena the dub so they can technically have a split in their overall record. So I mean, it is what it is, bro. I'm not mad at it, but after this, I just want AJ Styles to not be pushed to the wayside because it is his retirement year as well. And let's show everybody the love, bro. Because even him as a WWE, like to me, AJ Styles is a Hall of Famer, bro. In WWE, not just TNA. Because his run, like when he first came to WWE, bro, his run was crazy. That 2017, I'll never forget that, bro. He was my favorite wrestler. Like during that time, bro, he went to SmackDown. He kind of turned that into his show. He had a great 2-time run as WWE champion, bro. Yep. Like, dog, don't sleep on AJ Styles' WWE run. He had a great run, and we got some of the matches that we wanted to see. Him and Shinsuke, although it wasn't as good as
what we wanted.
Yeah, but even you got to see it though. You got to see him and Cena. You got to see him against some of the bigger names. But just it's the latter half of his WWE run that they kind of been bullshitting with him. Mm. They turned him heel. They kind of did nothing with it. He turned on, the good fellas and all that shit. It was kind of weird, brothers. Bro. The Good Brothers, whatever the hell they is. It was kind of weird, bro. But now it's like, all right, show AJ that love.
You got to show AJ some love, but I think Cena gets the win here. Like I said, he just needs to bounce back after that shit show that the Brock Lesnar thing was. Yep. So there's that. Moving on, it's your final 2 matches. Stephanie Vicar versus Tiffany Stratton for the Women's Crown Jewel Championship. Champion versus champion. And then also Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. Champion versus champion for the Men's Crown Jewel Championship. And already Seth is starting to doubt himself a little bit.
Which tells me he's going to win through bullshit antics.
Right.
He's probably going to win through bullshit antics.
It's like, what if I don't win?
Yeah, right.
What if I don't?
And to be honest, Cody stands nothing to lose by losing this because,
Hasn't he won this shit twice already?
Yeah, exactly. He won last year. And it's just like, yeah, he's a champion. This is a champion versus champion contest. So nothing really, to write home about. They trying to build this story up of, the future of the industry. Seth is really about the future of the industry. Cody is the right now of the industry. So it's kind of like the clash of the two. But they're going to give Seth the dub, I feel like, because Cody won it last year, and he stands to lose the least by losing this match. I think you do more for Seth by giving him this.
Yeah, Seth needs to win a lot more. Like, just because the vision and everything.
They've kind of been up and down. They've had moments, but they haven't really like took the Raw storyline like shit by storm like I thought they would have.
Yeah, they haven't really made a huge impact that I would like for them to see if this is going to be your lead faction moving forward on
which
Netflix
clearly
and
it
everything.
is. And I think it's not gonna. I'm interested to see how long they drag it because they already kind of teasing signs of Brian Breaker, kind of being ticked
Breaking
off
out,
with, kind of being ticked off, and you can see Bronson Reed not really agreeing with shit as well. He's kind of going back and forth with Heyman, so they planting the seeds. They gonna eventually probably kick Seth out, and I think it's just I think it's gonna be Brian leading the faction going forward. It's just gonna be either Brian and Heyman as a duo, or Brian's gonna lead the faction as just what it is.
It
but
probably should just be Braun and Heyman.
I think that's the money.
Yeah,
Brian and Heyman are gonna do some great fucking things, bro. Like I'm trying to tell you, bro, he is gonna make him a world champion, and that's the next Brock. That's the next Brock, essentially.
Pretty much.
Yeah, until like somebody like Obafemi come up, and I'm interested to see what they do with him during his run on the main roster. But but I think Seth gets that dub, and I'm leaning toward Tiffany.
Tiffy time? Really?
Because it seems like WWE just really likes Tiffy, bro, because they had a chance to drop the Jade. I really thought they was going to drop the Jade, bro. I really thought that they felt like she was ready and they was going to give it to her. But she continues to win, bro, and she gets notable wins over a lot of the bigger women on the roster. I think they trying to drag out Tiffy until they find somebody that they feel is suitable to take that mantle. And it just, that's what it seems like. Stephanie Valkyrie is the future. That is somebody also that they are putting a lot of money into, a lot of stock in. But with her just being crowned like champion, I don't think they're gonna really get behind her and push her like right now.
Yeah, I can see that. Definitely. As you said, I feel like they put a lot of time and effort into Tiff to push her to be a champion that she is right now. So I think,
and she's having a good run. If you look at her championship
run, so I think
it's a pretty good run.
You just keep rolling with her. Stephanie, you just got crowned champion, and I think they still want to see if the NXT translation to the main roster is still that exact same. So I think Tiffany gets the win here, but
I would say
I don't think it hurts Stephanie.
Man,
taking a loss.
I would say you could do wonders for Stephanie by giving her the dub, though, because then you can talk about her rise. Like through NXT, she rose quickly and won the title. She comes to the main roster, she rose quickly and won the title, albeit it got vacated. And now you can tell the story that, bro, she done ran the gauntlet, bro. She won the Crown Jewel Championship, the WWE Women's title, all in one fell swoop, essentially, bro, coming from NXT and being a standout. So I think you would do her more favors giving her that. I just don't think they're gonna give her that because
I don't think so, no.
they want to put that, okay, Tiffy has also been not only a long reigning champion, she's also won the Crown Jewel Championship. So that kind of makes her like the champion of champions. So I think they want to give that more to Tiffany's record right now because she is kind of holding her own and she is a mainstay now. So I think they want to just add to her legacy at this point.
This is Tiffany's win right here. Like no disrespect to Stephanie, but this is Tiffany's win.
I want to see Stephanie win, though, if that makes sense. Like, I think Tiffy will win, but I want to see Stephanie win because I think it does more for her.
Yeah.
But that's it, man.
We shall see Saturday.
No, most definitely. Shout out to everybody that kicked it with us for this episode. Like this video, subscribe to the content. We are going to give you more of it. It's been fun, man, and we're going to have more of these coming, man. So shout out, JB. Appreciate you, bro.
Oh, anytime,
always, bro. Man, always. And shout out to y'all checking us out, bro. But this has been Woodward Ringside, JB, KG. We are out. Deuces.
Peace.